What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Proprietary Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called Neo Battery Materials. Neo Battery Materials is a Vancouver-based publicly listed company on the TSX Venture. Neo is focused on commercializing silicone anode materials for the electric vehicle industry. So in this video, we're going to be talking all about the company, all about the potential within the multi-billion-dollar electric vehicle sector, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys. Also, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. Check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer, and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. So with that being said, guys, I bring you Neo Battery Materials. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you do appreciate these types of videos and these types of new and exciting companies, along with hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications on future videos, and also drop us a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts on the company. So the first thing I want to do is take a quick look at their website, and that is neobatterymaterials.com. Pushing the step change in electric vehicles with silicone anodes. So that is the main focus of their technology. So like I said, we're going to be talking all about this. The company is focusing on developing silicone anode materials through proprietary nano-coating layers that provide improvements in the capacity and efficiency over lithium-ion batteries using pure graphite in the anode active material. The company intends to become a silicone anode active material supplier to the electric vehicle industry. So let's take a look at the stock first. So the stock trades on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol NBM, and also on the OTC under ticker symbol NBMFF. As of the current time of recording, that is the 7th of February, currently the stock has a $34 million market cap as of February 7th, with a 52-week range of 14 cents all the way up to $1.31. Average daily volume of roughly 450,000, just over 450,000 shares traded. And over the past year, we can see the stock's had a really nice run, a bit of a pullback, and over the last 6 months, looks to have found some support right in around, the mid to high 30-cent level. So now might be a really interesting time to take a look at the company, and we're going to dive more into it. So the first quick thing I wanted to talk about was, in fact, this very significant press release that they just put out a couple days ago. And the press release states, so it's a monthly corporate update, Neo Battery Materials doubles their target annual production to 240 tons for the silicone anode commercial plant. So the first comment I wanted to make when it comes to their corporate update is regarding their site for the commercial plant. So Neo's site for their commercial plant is strategically located with an easy access to the global top 3 battery manufacturers: LG Energy Solution, which is number 2, SK Innovation, number 5, and Samsung SDI, which is number 6 in the world. Many of their principal management and scientific advisors are from LG Chemical and Samsung SDI. So that's very important to keep that in mind. And now let's get into the rest of this press release. So I quickly just wanted to go over the 3 key points when it comes to this press release. So number 1, site approval for silicone anode commercial plant by the province of Gyeonggi, and that is Korea's largest economic province. Neo Battery Materials had received final approval by Gyeonggi-do's provincial government and the Foreign Investment Review Board for the usage of 106,700 square feet, or approximately 2.5 acreages of land to construct Neo's silicone anode commercial plant. The facility will be located within an industrial complex designated as a foreign investment zone by the province. So that's very exciting news. Obviously, it's important. They've got approval. Number 2, target annual silicone anode production doubled to 240 metric tons, and commercial plant construction update with EPC contracts under review. The company announced a strategic division to upscale the originally planned pilot plant to a semi-commercial scale facility, effectively increasing production capacity by 12-fold from 10 tons to 120 tons per annum. Most recently, with the final site approval, Neo has additionally doubled the initial target annual silicone anode production capacity to 240 tons on the same mass production lines, and has consequently renamed the semi-commercial plant into a commercial scale plant facility to accommodate for industry capacity standards. Finally, number 3, so sample tests and third-party evaluation. So Neo has shipped samples to 3 parties in January and is preparing to supply additional products with the same parties in February as mutually agreed. Simultaneously, work is underway to target the initial operation of NBM's Korean Research and Development Scale-Up Center at Yonsei University by the second week of March. So just a couple quick words from their CEO, and then we're going to get into the website and the investor presentation. Spencer Hu, president and CEO of NEO, said, "At NEO, we retain the obligation to remain transparent through our commercialization developments and to provide necessary updates that we deem as significant to the progress of the company. We are now planning to schedule webinars regularly to enhance our communication with shareholders and the global investment community." And, I look to be part of that, communicating management's message to existing and prospective shareholders and anyone really interested in the company. So guys, here we have it, their investor presentation. So NEO Battery Materials pushing the step change in the electric vehicle market with silicone anode material. Couple key points when it comes to their key developments. So management from former LG Chemical and Samsung SDI, currently second and fifth largest battery manufacturer in the world. Dr. J.H. Park is the director and chief scientific advisor, formerly from LG Chemical, and has developed NEO's unique silicone anode technology for 7 years. Mr. S.R. Huang is the chief operating officer and has 30 years of experience in Samsung SDI as the former executive director and chief of purchasing. They signed an MOU with Ferroglobe, one of the largest silicone metal power manufacturers in the world. A letter of intent for research consortium signed with the University of Toronto and undisclosed global OEM for research and development and commercialization projects regarding electric vehicle battery materials. Dr. Mohini Sain was also appointed as scientific advisor. His research and development excellence in the automotive industry has earned him the Ford Motor Canada PERDC Chair in Sustainable Materials at the University of Toronto. He will be acting as a principal of research for NEO's electric vehicle battery materials collaboration with the university. So a couple key points for slide 4 here. So management from the largest battery manufacturers in the world, LG Chemical and Samsung SDI. NEO is targeting the construction of a commercial scale plant capable of producing 240 tons. They signed over 17 NDAs with various battery metals, materials, and cell manufacturers. This includes large battery material and cell manufacturers in China, Korea, Europe, and the United States. They recently launched 3 silicone anode products named NBM SIDE for high-performance lithium-ion batteries. So a little bit of information when it comes to the anatomy of lithium-ion batteries. So lithium ions are transported from the negative electrode or the anode to the positive electrode cathode during discharge and back when charging. NEO Battery Materials is completely focused on the anode component of the battery. So number 7, the market is demanding specifically for cost competitiveness of the battery through decreasing material costs. Number 2, making lighter and smaller batteries through increasing the energy. Number 3, having strong safety during operation, as we know, very important. Currently, graphite is the main anode material used in lithium-ion batteries for almost all applications. Energy capacity of graphite is limited, and new materials are required to increase the energy capacity. The market is looking to use a silicone and graphite anode, and eventually a 100% pure silicone anode, both of which NEO Battery Materials are focused on. So moving on to slide number 9, silicone is recognized as the most promising material because it can store up to 9 to 10 times more lithium ions than graphite. Silicone can significantly increase the battery life and runtime. Plus, silicone can enable ultra-fast charging. Now let's talk about the silicone anode market. So because silicone can effectively decrease battery costs while increasing the EV driving range, silicone anode industry is facing a growth of 70 to 80% in terms of compound annual growth in the next 5 years, hopefully reaching up to 4 billion Canadian dollars. So there are challenges when it comes to silicone anodes. Silicone anodes face volume expansion increasing over 300% in volume after multiple charging cycles. The silicone breaks and becomes completely damaged. So the challenges with silicone anodes. Current industry solutions to fight expansion are also highly expensive as they use costly silicone nanoparticles. The game-changing economical solution is to use larger silicone microparticles as they are 8 to 10 times cheaper than silicone nanoparticles. So the NEO silicone anode nano coating technology. So let's talk about what NEO is doing. So this is how NEO solves the technical and cost challenges with silicone anodes. NEO coats the silicone with low-cost nano coating materials to effectively fight the volume expansion problem. NEO also uses economical silicone microparticles that acts as a game changer for the industry due to immense cost savings. As we know, it's all about cost savings. While the industry focuses on expensive silicone nanoparticles, NEO focuses on low-cost silicone microparticles and enhancing its performance. So here we have the performance advantage. So effectively controls the volume expansion problem for silicone during charging cycles to improve the lifespan and stability. Reaches 1,000 cycles with 100% pure silicone anodes. So NEO's technology allows ultra flexibility for structural stability, and NEO enables 5-minute ultra fast charging capability. As we know, charging time is also very important when it comes to batteries in general. So the process advantage. NEO processes proprietary one-pot single-step nanocoating technology to produce low-cost silicone anode active materials. Now, this does not require expensive energy-intensive environments such as high heat, high pressure, or vacuum, and continuous process manufacturing will be part of NEO's differentiation to produce low-cost silicone materials. All right, so let's talk about their semi-commercial plant in Korea. So we've seen that commercial plant have their production upgraded to produce 240 tons per year due to the positive internal results and discussions, increasing from originally planned 10 tons per year pilot plant. So that's the news that we went over in the start of this video. It's located in South Korea close to large battery manufacturers and approved for 106,700 square feet of land use. Targeted completion is at the end of this year. With a 5% silicone loading in the anode material, the semiconductor plant will be able to supply up to 160,000 electric vehicles. So why solid-state batteries? NEO silicone anodes are also compatible with solid-state electrolytes. Solid-state batteries are recognized as the next hype development for lithium-ion batteries, and the solid-state technology erases the issue of flammability and risk of explosion within the battery. So now we're going to spend just a couple quick minutes and talk about the management team. First, I want to talk about the president, CEO, and director, Mr. Spencer Sung-Hyu, which we will be interviewing. Mr. Spencer Sung-Hyu graduated from the Korea University in Seoul with a BEC. He is an experienced and proven financial professional with more than 25 years of financial and operational experience in Canada and Korea, and has a track record of supporting ambitious growth plans. His expertise includes financial operations, strategy, performance management, and business planning for Korean and Canadian companies. Mr. Hugh began his career in 1993 as an investment advisor with Hanwha Securities in Korea. After immigrating to Canada in 2000, he served for 6 years as an investment advisor with BMO Nesbitt Burns in Toronto, and subsequently he joined TD Canada Trust in Vancouver. Since 2012, Mr. Hugh worked with numerous private and publicly listed companies in Korea, Canada, including mining, medical, device, and high-tech companies. He has played an integral role in the establishment, acquisitions, and financing for these companies. Now, Dr. J.H. Park. Dr. Park served as a senior research for LG Chem, and he is the director chair of the Scientific Advisory Board. He was among the core researchers for 42 patents at LG Chem and LG Chem's core innovative technology of the safety reinforced separator, that is SRS. Dr. Park owns an additional 50 patents, including cathode materials patents, a total exceeding 92 patents. Dr. Park has achieved numerous notable awards and honors since 2011, including the Award of Excellence 2017 from the Korean Academy of Science and Technology, where he was selected as one of the top 100 leading scientists for renewable energy technology innovation for 2025. Dr. Park is currently an Underwood Professor for the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering of Yonsei University in South Korea. Dr. Park received his PhD with the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering at the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology in South Korea in 2004. Finally, we're going to talk quickly about Mr. Sung-Ra Hwang. Mr. Sungrock Huang has over 30 years of experience working for Samsung SDI, serving as the executive director and chief of purchasing, senior manager, general manager, and advisor until 2018. His responsibilities included managing the supply chain, procurement planning, and advanced business development. During this time with Samsung SDI, Mr. Huang accumulated a vast network and information pipeline within the lithium-ion battery industry. He has a deep understanding of business development and trade capabilities, as well as specialized knowledge in raw materials such as cobalt, nickel, and aluminum. So as we can see, guys, it seems to be a highly experienced management team, and feel free to pause this video at any point along with going to the website and downloading the investor presentation if you want to do further research, which is always encouraged. Here we have the last slide here. If you want more information on the company, head on over to neobatterymaterials.com. We do have an email address there for you as well. But that's it for the introductory video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very interesting company with a unique technology targeting a multi-billion-dollar market. So I'm excited to cover this company, bring you guys updates, and we'll see where it goes from here. But this is the first one. We have many more videos on the way. We'll see you guys in our next video. Drop us some comments down below and let us know your thoughts. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departure's capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.